On the 28th of September 2017, I was on my way somewhere through the streets of Klerksdorp, early morning. It's about 10 to 8. And as you'll notice, I stop at the stop streets. I come to a complete halt. Not because I want to and because there's traffic crossing, etc. It is the law. Whether you see vehicles approaching or not, when you approach a stop street, you need to stop. You need to come to a complete halt. And so, I turn right, and traffic now comes across, and I do notice this person approaching me fairly quick. And they do slow down a little, and they never stop. They just keep going. Yes, they slow down. There was actually traffic on the right-hand side lane, but this person never stopped. They never came to a halt. And this is the kind of person that eventually will cause an accident. Why do I say so? Now, in my opinion, when you have this kind of behavior that comes out where people think that it is okay just to slow down, you eventually get people that see this and they think, okay, well, it's okay if you don't stop. There are no traffic officers in the area. In the case earlier, if you saw, there was a traffic officer that actually did have his lights on. He did pull over a truck. But if you are lucky, there's no traffic officer, and you will not get stopped for not completely stopping. However, if you were caught by that by that traffic officer and he saw you not coming to a complete stop, you will get a fine. And why will you get a fine? You will get a fine because it is the law that you need to come to a complete stop. It is not my opinion that you need to come to a complete stop. It is the law that you need to come to a complete stop. And if you do not come to a complete stop, you become a person who breaks the law, and you teach other people to follow that same methodology. That your mindset becomes, well, it's just a small little stop. Why should I stop? I can see from the corners of my eyes, quickly browsing back and forth, there are no other cars. So why do I need to stop if no one else stops? And when people start following this idea that you can break small laws, in their minds, small laws, or, it is safe in my eyes or in my mind, then you are creating a scenario in which you are eventually going to cause an accident and perhaps be the cause of someone losing their life. Small actions like this, where you break the law in small parts, is where things begin. And when you start to break the law, it eventually will catch up to you, unless you're incredibly lucky. A stop street is there for a reason. Stop, come to a complete halt, make sure it is completely clear before you. Don't just float across it like this person did, because you can clearly see they didn't even bother to stop. And now, unfortunately, the camera is not wide enough that you could actually see the traffic on the right hand side, but there was actually traffic. Now, had that person on that right hand side followed that same idea, well, I'll just skip across the stop street, there would have been an accident. It is all about timing. And when timing starts influencing your safety, it becomes an issue. Not just for me, for everyone else. When you do not stop at a stop street, you are endangering not only yourself, but other people. It may not seem so. It may seem small. But it is my opinion that you need to learn to stop at a stop street. So please, guys, I know there's a lot of you that do actually stop at stop streets. This is for those people who do not stop at stop streets. You need to learn to stop at a stop street. Not because I say so, but because it is the law, and you are endangering other people's lives when you do not stop.